There are occasions when we may choose not to verbally reflect someone's statements out of respect for certain cultural norms. For example, a Chinese man once attended a workshop to learn how to hear the feelings and needs behind his father's remarks. Because he could not bear the criticism and attack the continually heard in his father's words, this man dreaded visiting his father and avoided him for months at a time. He came to me 10 years later and reported that his ability to hear feelings and needs had radically transformed his relationship with his father to the point where they now enjoy a close and loving connection. Although he listens for his father's feelings and needs, however, he does not paraphrase what he hears. I never say it out loud, he explained. In our culture, to direct talk to a person about their feelings is something they're not used to. But thanks to the fact that I no longer hear what he says as an attack, but as his own feelings and needs, our relationship has become enormously wonderful. Paraphrase only when it contributes to greater compassion and understanding. So you're never going to talk directly to him about feelings, but it helps to be able to hear them. I asked. No. Now I think I'm probably ready, he answered. Now that we have such a solid relationship, if I were to say him that I'd like to be able to talk directly to you about what you're feeling, I think he just might be ready to do it. When we paraphrase, the tone of voice we use is highly important. When hearing themselves reflected back, people are likely to be sensitive to the slightest hint of criticism or sarcasm. They are likewise negatively affected by a declarative tone that implies that we are telling them what is going on inside of them. If we are consciously listening for other people's feelings and needs, however, our tone communicates that we are asking whether we have understood or not claiming that we have understood. Behind intimidating messages are merely people appealing to us to meet their needs. We also need to be prepared for the possibility that the intention behind a paraphrasing will be misinterpreted. Don't pull any of that psychology crap on me, we may be told. Should this occur, we continue our effort to sense the speaker's feelings and needs. Perhaps we see in this case that the speaker doesn't trust our motives and needs more understanding of our intentions before he can appreciate hearing our paraphrases. As we've seen, all criticism, attack, insults, and judgments vanish when we focus attention on hearing the feelings and needs behind a message. The more we practice in this way, the more we realize a simple truth. Behind all those messages, we've allowed ourselves to be intimidated by our just individuals with unmet needs appealing to us to contribute to their well being. When we receive messages with this awareness, we never feel dehumanized by what others have to say to us. We only feel dehumanized when we get trapped in derogatory images of other people or thoughts of wrongness about ourselves. As author and mythologist Joseph Campbell suggested, what will they think of me must be put aside for bliss. We begin to feel this bliss when messages previously experienced as critical or blaming begin to be seen for the gifts they are, opportunities to give people who are in pain. A difficult message becomes an opportunity to enrich someone's life. If it happens regularly that people distrust our motives and sincerity when we paraphrase their words, we may need to examine our own intentions more closely. Perhaps we are paraphrasing and engaging the components of NVC in a mechanistic way without maintaining clear consciousness of purpose. We might ask ourselves, for example, whether we are more intent on applying the process correctly than on connecting with the human being in front of us. Or perhaps, even though we are connecting using the form of NVC, our only interest is in changing the other person's behavior.